Hey guys, this is lesson 12 and we're going to learn some question answer blocks in this lesson. So as you see, I am on the sensing block and you see some blocks that we've seen before like touching color, touching objects. So we are going to use these ones, okay? The ask block and the answer block. So let's see how we can use it. So I will go to the events and I will say when I click this cat, I will ask what's your name. Let's see. Click on it, say what's your name. I say my name is Rita and no response. That's because our answer is stored here but we're not really using it. What if you want to see what's the answer? I check it here. See, it's like a variable that you can choose to show and not show, right? So it's a variable that comes with the program. We didn't really create it, but it gets reset each time I answer a question. Okay? So, and it's a variable of type um, text. It's a string variable. And usually in the earlier lessons what we have seen are numerical variables like numbers, decimal numbers. So this time it's going to be just a text, and in this case it's just my name. Okay, so I can say what do I want to do with this answer that the person entered. I can say hello person, right? Hello, whatever the name of the person, or I could just say put that name there. Okay, so I click here and say what's my name. I'm gonna say da 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 da, that's my name, and it just returns that no hello nothing. So if I wanted to say hello, I need to type hello here, but then I can have no place to put answer. So for that we have a solution here. Go to operators and bring a block called join, and you can see there are two words being joined there by default. I can just leave the hello there and say word, answer. So that would mean your name, somebody else's name, or anything that a person entered. What's your name? I'm going to say Rita, and hello Rita. Okay, so you see how the join thing works. And so if I wanted to uh, let's ask another question. What's your, let's say I ask what's your favorite color. Okay, so I'm going to say what's your favorite, how do you spell favorite color. Let's do American style. So what's your favorite color? And that whatever you want to answer, but I want the cat to say I like the color too. So if I said my favorite color is red, I want to say I like red too. So I can go and bring out say block here. I can use the answer just like I used before and put a join. Okay, so I say I like. So in the first block I can say I like, and I can put answer, but then I have no place to put two, right? I like answer. So let's say I just ask this question first. I'm not asking the name. So I click what's your favorite color and I say red. Says I like red. First of all, there's no space between like and red, so we need to fix that first. I can just insert a space here. Now I say what's your favorite color? I say yellow. Enter. And you see I like yellow, but I do want to say I like yellow too. So some of you might have already figured it out. We just need another copy of this join block, and I can put my I like in the first box, and in the end I can say 2. And we may want to fix the space already because answer will not have by default a space after that. So let's insert this here. Let's say what's your favorite color? I say blue. Blue is actually my favorite color. So I like blue too. Or you can say I hate blue. Whatever you want your kitty to say, okay? So let's put the first question back here. Those are our blocks already tested. Now I'm going to ask some math questions. Okay, be ready. I'll say what's 2 plus 2? Simple, right? You may want to ask your little brother or sister what's 2 plus 2. It's like a quiz for them. So in this case, someone may know the answer or not know the answer. So we are going to use our if and else now. Okay, so we've seen if something happens, write something else. Now I will say if person enters correct answer, I will say something else. I'll say something else. So first of all, what should be the condition here? I'll say if answer equal to, And where do I get answer from? I can just copy it from here if you, because it's just a block which changes its value based on where we are in the program, right? If I'm starting from here, this answer would be whatever you answered in response to this question. For now it's blue, but if I said what's 2 plus 2 and I said 44, it changed 44. If you notice here, it shows 44, right? So anyway, if answer equal to 4, not 44, if answer equal to 4, I can say great, and else I'll say something else. So great is done, and in this case, what do you want to say? Too bad, the wrong answer. Wrong answer. Okay, so let's see what happens. Try it again. Answer is no value right now. Click on it. What's 2 plus 2? 22. Wrong answer. Click again. That's 2 plus 2. I say 4. Says great. So we do have to test for each option whenever we're writing a program. Okay, so test for correct, test for incorrect, but you do need to test. So that's just using I put a timer for myself so I won't run over 10 minutes, so we still have a few minutes left. What if I wanted to give a person a few attempts to answer this question, right? So if I wanted, instead of saying just wrong answer, I could say wrong answer, try again. Okay, but the person in this case, when I click on it, says what's 2 plus 2, I say 3. Says wrong answer, try again, but it's not really giving me an option to try again, because it's not, unless I click on it, it's not going to ask. So we may want to make a program which gives a person maybe 3 attempts to answer the question. Okay, so how do I do that? I can just make a variable called tries. You can call it attempts, you can call it tries, and now I will go here and say repeat until. Okay, and I go back and say repeat until tries, and now it needs a condition here, right? So what do I need here? Repeat until I hit 3 tries. So first of all, in the beginning of the program, we need to set tries to 0. That's our resetting the variable always. So set tries to 0 in the beginning. Now I will say repeat until I've hit 3 tries. So where am I changing the number of tries? If I say try equal to 3, if I put it here and try, keep repeating until try equal to 3, and let's try what happened. Let's try, start again. Tries 0 was 2 plus 2, 44. Wrong answer, try again, and then it says nothing. So two problems. One is our question is actually, see, those are the things that can happen while you're coding, and good that we can actually tell we made a mistake because it's not saying anything else. It just keeps repeating that because first of all tries is not changing. Secondly, the question is sitting outside the repeat loop. So I will keep asking the question until I hit the third try. We don't need the extra code there. Let's try that. Start again. What's 2 plus 2? 22. Wrong answer. Try again. What's 2 plus 2? 33. Wrong answer. Try again. Do you see the number of tries changing? It's not, because we're not changing it anywhere. We haven't coded. So I will go and say change tries by 1. Where do I put it? Here, right? Because that's where you're answering wrong. And I'll say change tries by 1. So I do want to, however, stop when it's 3. So click again. Starting from tries 0, 44. Tries become, let's say tries become 1. I could just say 1 second here so it's not too long. What's 2 plus 2? 30. What did I say? No, not there. What's 2 plus 2? 33. Wrong answer, try again. What's 2 plus 2? 55. Wrong answer, try again. No, first of all, we're not trying again, so we just have to say wrong answer. If you want to say try again, that would be in another conditional. So now we stopped asking, so that looks fine, but let's test it one more time for the right answer, right? So I'll say what's 2 plus 2? I'm going to say 4 on my first attempt. So answer is 4. It says great, but it's asking again because we said until try is equal to 3. Timer is done. We have just last take 30 seconds. Okay, so it's not 3. So how we can fix this is the moment someone answers 4, we can just create a shortcut to make the tries to 3 right when even if they're not 3 attempts. So I can just say here set tries to 3 when someone answers correctly. Okay, so we can test for correct now. Was 2 plus 2? 4. Great. And you're done. It's not asking again. Okay, so those things are just, I'm keeping that so you can actually look at it, but we are just testing those before, then you don't need them. And here you're learning to use how to give a person multiple attempts at the same question and then move on if they are done answering correctly or incorrectly, doesn't matter. We still have to finish this loop and move on to the next question. If you wanted to use the same uh, number of tries 3 for the next question, you could say repeat until tries is equal to 3, and maybe it's what's 100 times 100, right? Simple question, but let's say this was your next question, and I will say 1 2 zeros, 2 more zeros, right? So if answer equal to blah blah blah, but you notice that when we let's test that. Okay, start again. Tries is 0, 2 plus 2 4. It's correct, and it moves on to the next question. It should move on to the next question and ask, but it's not really asking. Why? Because it says repeat until tries equal to 3. So the moment tries is equal to 3, do not ask this. But what's the value of tries already? It's 3, so it's never actually going to go into this loop. So how do we fix that? I reset my tries after the first question. The moment I am done with this repeat until, I come out of that loop and reset my tries to 0, and then this should work. Quick test. Quick. 4, correct. Great. And then moves on to the next question. Sounds good? Alright, you should go and try it. Remember to clean up and remember to save your work, and I'll see you in the next lesson.